Hey everyone, it's Mahi. Before we get into the video, I would like to thank some specific people who helped make this video possible. First off, I would like to thank Emily and Kingling for organizing and hosting this year's vote, as well as HoloWatcher for hosting the vote on his website, Clicker's Choice. I would also like to thank Australia for their graphics design work with the banner displayed on the Clicker's Choice website as well as the thumbnail for this video. Lastly, I would like to thank all the people who contributed to doing voiceovers. Everyone who helped and contributed in some way will be listed in the description down below. Without further ado, I present the top Danish OC players vote of 2022.
Starting off this list, we have Emily, who is one of the best in Denmark, if not the best, at a number of skill sets such as speed, free modding, and flashlight. These skills has made her dominate the Danish #1 leaderboard and has made her a very strong contender for the global #1 spot every time a new hard difficulty gets ranked. This year she has accomplished a lot of things, such as being the first person to cross the 10,000 national #1s mark, and she has gotten above 450 global #1s. And although she has not played that much this year, she has still set some really cool and unique score that has not been seen in the Danish scene, such as FCing Nature of the Dying with Flashlight with 97.8 egg, and setting a new top play on Trio Cup, Hidden DT being worth 591 PP. She has also set a lot of free mod scores, such as setting a 0 miss choke on IG Quinby with free mod, a DTFC on the top diff of W/www, and a DT Hard Rock FC on Midnight Siege, top diff with slightly questionable egg. It is safe to say that Emily has had a really good year in 2022, and I wish her the best of luck in setting more unique scores and getting a bunch of leaderboard placements in 2023.
At number 9, we have a long-standing member and host of the Danish OSA community Discord server, Bene. Bene has shown an outstanding consistency throughout 2022, when he isn't playing MapleStory. He's been showing up on a lot of leaderboards with both hidden hard rock and hidden double time scores, as his proficiency with both mods are impeccable. And his scores on the Koala Square with hidden hard rock and IQ's Kakurenbo with hidden double time highlight this. On the tournament scene, Vindrue was of course back on the OWC team for the 5th time to help Denmark qualify for the first time in 3 years. Bene will always be a front figure in the Danish OC community, and we cannot wait to see what more he'll bring us in the future.
At number 8, we've got Zeezus. Zeezus is an excellent all-rounder, but where he really shines is at speed. In 2022, he really showed his dominance on speed with his top play on Awakening and the speed aim that is needed for Crystalia Luminosity difficulty. He also ended the year with a bang, with multiple top plays being set within December. As good as he is, Zeezus also managing to qualify in 2022 for the Osu World Cup, as in 2021 was really no surprise. His improvement throughout 2022 has been insane, and I can't wait for what will come from him in 2023. I also look forward for him not choking Utahime difficulty for the 100th time.
Will is a legend. He has been a part of the Osu community since 2015, and already from the beginning days of Osu, he was a prodigy. Will still does not fail to show the world what he's capable of doing, having reasonably low playcount throughout 2022. Surprisingly, does not matter. He continues to show dominance on Danish but also global leaderboards with exceptional scores. Will earns the 7th spot on behalf of his tournament performance, playing in the OWC, WQT, and many more, and also his abilities to still get ridiculous scores. Despite Will's rust, still being able to compete against the best players in the world is mind-boggling, and to our big surprise, Denmark actually progressed further in OWC than ever before. Will being an expert all-arounder, getting number 1 on a leaderboard is not a challenge, as he proves with his score on silver boxes up the bump, no babies, with hidden, sniping Malisowski, proving that his aim consistency is still something else. I can't wait to see what Will does in 2023.
At number 6, we have the beloved national treasure Marco Poio. As one of the fastest improving players, Marco has set numerous impressive plays such as Gimme 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 and Slow Motion with DT, the likes of which have ensured his climb to the top 5 on the Danish USU leaderboard. As a dedicated speed player, Marco stands out from your average DT farmer as he plays a large variety of maps ranging from old to new, short to long. With such an impressive skill set, it's no wonder he remarkably hit the 3 digits at COE, a wholesome moment for the whole community. Among Marco's most proud scores are Palette Gamma, Kakasetsu van Arturs, Saga Yihan, and Voyage number 1, some of which have been viewed as the most impressive plays by a Danish player in 2022. Looking into the future, we hope Marco is determined to set even more impressive scores and create wholesome moments for the whole community.
Polo as a player is something that you can't really describe anyone else being in the Danish scene. When 2022 came around, it really was a year that made Polo outshine others in terms of perseverance. During 2022 alone, he has been awarded 4 badges and participated in a number of tournaments. His leadership in tournaments like OWC propelled Denmark further than we've ever gone before, putting us in round of 16. Although not logging in as frequently, he has continued to show his consistency and skills as a player this year throughout some of his scores. With a slider braid choke on Happy Song, his 1 miss on Flying Out to the Sky reforms difficulty, his scores on This Place Will Grow, Burn This Ride, and the many FCs he has on different non-conventional maps with both Hard Rock and DT has made him more and more recognizable as a player. As 2023 has come, we hope to see more and more from Polo. He will always be our little D ranker.
Mahisuru is a mouse player with roots both in New Zealand and Denmark. He first registered his OSU account in 2018, 14 days after he moved to Copenhagen. During his early days as a player, he set his foot into getting high accuracy scores on nomad consistency maps, which has shaped the player he is today. After his consequential self-ban in November of 2020 and his unban later in February of 2021, he has shown prevalence and commitment to the game that no one really sees often in the Danish Osu community. 2022 was an extremely good year for Mahisuru, from expanding from nomad into finger control heavy, consistency based, speedy DT maps, and setting scores like his Tottenbloom DT hidden FC, a FC on dice with hidden and DT, and many scores like his FCs on both non-stop medleys with DT, which with DT amasses 7+ minutes each of playtime. His flow aim skill has also developed in the past years, with FCs on many stream maps, with Hard Rock and Nomad, that many see on the profiles on stream mains. Since Mahi's tournament ban has diminished, he has since been able to join tournaments. A notable tournament appearance was during his OWC when he joined the team of Denmark for the first time, and won against, funnily enough, his own home country, New Zealand, during the round of 16. Mahisuru has also made many accomplishments in the world of leaderboard farming. He has amassed over 50 number ones on different maps, as well as many top leaderboard scores on various maps, gaining over 3,000 top 50 scores, and does not show any signs of slowing down. It will be exciting to see what Mahisuru will do next year with his ever-growing presence as a player.
At number 3, we have Toilet Player. Toilet Player is one of the fastest improving players in Denmark in 2022. Starting out the year with getting on the Danish 4WC team, and later running off in the rankings, quickly jumping to 3-digit in no time and going much further beyond. Quickly became a contender for the highest PP place in Denmark at the time, and steadily rose towards Pablo, the highest ranked Danish player. This year, he has absolutely popped off on stream maps, setting multiple 700s on every map he could get his hands on. Setting some very cool scores like a Hard Rock FC on Night of Winterlight being worth 813 PP, being the second player in Denmark to get a 800. He has also set a FC on the Dishonest difficulty of Honesty with Hard Rock being 791, the first Hard Rock FC on the top difficulty of Stop Saying We Sound Like Dragon Force. However, although mostly known for his insane flowing, he has also shown the world that he can set insane aim scores, such as his 10 million chokes on remote control hidden DT, getting 739 PP out of it, and a global number 1 on the Loft map set of Sokai Rock, beating the best in the world like Whitecat and Vagsay. He has also showed the world that he is very capable of playing at the same high level in tourneys, representing the Danish team in OWC, where he showed his skill by carrying the Danish roster team in the hidden one against Hong Kong, getting the only FC in the lobby and making Denmark win the point. Even with 22 being hard to top, I wish Toilet Player the best of luck in setting more of the insane scores we know him for in 2023.
2022, once again, was a crazy year for Pablo, where he not only showed how he currently by far is the best solo player Denmark has seen in a long time, he also started to show the world his skill with some of the craziest High-BPM ult scores this year. For example, with his play on screen right now, Planet Shaper, which beat Mathy and Monko 2K's Axe by 4%, which is just an unreal play. Some other plays which are worthy to be mentioned are Happy Halloween, Me, and the first ACDT FC on CXU's Wing My Way. There are, of course, a lot more to be named. Not only did Pablo do well on plays themselves, but he also managed to climb through the ranks and be the first Dane to reach 2-digit in 5 years. By reaching this point, he not only unconventionally got PP through DT ult, but he also set crazy PP plays with various mod combinations, including HDHR, no mod, ACDT, and hidden only. Among these plays, we had his HDHR choke on Inferno Top Def, which beat MREC's number 100 count by 8. Other honorable mentions here is his number 3 best DT ag on remote control, his 100 S-rank choke on Reason, the Sun, the Moon, the Star S-rank, his choke on Fuzzy Future, and of course, the first 800 PP play in Denmark on Louder Than Steel. But I'm gonna be honest here. There's just too many scores to take into account. Like, Pablo is just the GOAT. He's currently just one of the best ag and alt players in the world. He for sure is someone to watch out for in the future. As of now, we mostly only know Pablo for his solo play though. But now, he has signed up for some open rank tournaments in 2023, so we will see where that brings him. The future for Pablo looks bright, and he is for sure someone to look out for.
At our number 1 spot, we have the infamous Cat Burger. Holy smokes, this has been a blast of a year for our little Danish cookies. Starting off the year strong with a first place in the Mirami Household Winter Cup, absolutely obliterating the competition with 0 losses in the process. Worst part is that a few months later, he went on to join Konyo Cup 3 2nd Division and won that as well. After his second badge tourney win of the year, COE 2022 rolled around and had their own LAN tourney as well. But this time, it wasn't going to be easy. Catburger had to qualify against players like Rafis, Reedcat and Ombre. Despite him seeding 14 out of 16 and barely qualifying, this would be where Catburger's underdog story would begin. His first match was against Abyssal, where he would end up smoking him 5-1, and his next match was against Michny, where he also dunked the fuck out of him with a solid 5-2 victory.
But his toughest match was yet to come. Catburger's third match was none other than the German streaming machine Okinamo. Even against a titan of a player like Okinamo, Catburger still took 3 points against him and had 2 really tight losses. Catburger ended up playing against number 1 seeded player Reedcat for 3rd place, and Catburger did what he's best at and won a fucking impressive 5-2 against him, and took home the 3rd place at COE 2022 when we won tourney.
Pretty well for Catburger if he is going to come out of the beginning with an advantage, and it looks like at this rate it's going to happen into these Pentagon streams and the Rubik's Cube stream. He hits it! Catburger now with an absolutely mammoth combo lead. It looks like he's going to look to run away with the match here into this last KI. There's not much Recat can do but pray for a break, especially with this free combo. Catburger's going to be able to really run away with this lead and start to bolster it.
Catburger heavily rewarded for hitting the hardest combo in the first half of that map, finishing it out with that combo intact with some free combo here before we get back into the harder sections. And a 150,000 score lead accrued for him is going to demand that Reedcat pops off in the second half of this map. He's going to need to hold on to the combo where it matters here if he wants to keep his chance at a 3rd place alive. But with both players finding these combo resets one after the other, I don't think it's going to matter. Catburger closing in on 600k and closing in on that 5-2 scoreline for a 3rd place finish.
Yeah, the dark horse of the tournament, a 4-digit tournament player, looks like he is about to beat the number 1 seed and secure the 3rd place into COE 2022 1v1 tournament. It is Catburger.
What can you say besides what a tournament for Catburger? This guy has been the underdog in every single matchup, in every single map that he has played, and he has come out in 3rd place with a spot in that prize pool guaranteed for himself. Congratulations to Catburger.
His rampage hasn't just been going on in the tourney scene. He has also set some pretty nuts scores, one of them being his 1st place FC on Towa Naru Kizuna 1112 diff, or his 99.9 FC on Night of Nights top diff hard rock, and shit ton of other plays. Without a doubt, 2022 has been Catburger's most impressive year in his OSU career so far, and we can just hope that he makes 2022 look like child's play compared to what he'll do in 2023.